To this day, some still haven't got over the fact that Jinder Mahal became WWE Champion. He floundered as part of 3MB, and in his final match before getting released, he even lost to El Torito. But, to Mahal's credit, he returned to the WWE a new man, looking noticeably jacked.
What is that on your skin? Are those veins?
Bro, seriously, what, have you been eating air? Dude, you got veins all over your body. You look like a road map. Too bad you ain't going nowhere, you don't.
Just a few months after returning, Mahal defeated Randy Orton out of nowhere at Backlash 2017 to become the new WWE Champion. His first ever championship in the WWE. Not bad for the first one. When Bobby Lashley first arrived in the WWE, he looked like the real deal.
What's Lashley doing though? He's making him do push-ups.
He became ECW World Champion, but he never really unlocked his full potential. It was outside the WWE where Lashley was able to really find his feet following his release in February 2008. A decade later, Lashley returned to the WWE, and despite a slow and forgettable start, it paid off, as he became WWE Champion, and finally evolved into the dominant, almighty Lashley that we all longed for. With The Miz as his mentor, Daniel Bryan made his official WWE debut on the very first episode of NXT. However, just over 3 months later, he was fired from the company. This came after Bryan strangled ring announcer Justin Roberts with his own necktie, which was deemed too violent during the Nexus invasion of Raw. Bryan returned to the WWE shortly after, and went from being an underdog to a multiple-time world champion, and one of the biggest stars in WWE. Things looked promising for Drew McIntyre when he first arrived in the WWE, as he was touted as a future world champion by Vince McMahon. However, the Chosen One didn't live up to his billing, and eventually found himself a part of the group 3MB before being released from the WWE. McIntyre's release was a blessing in disguise, as he was able to completely reinvent himself, and when he returned to the WWE, he fulfilled Vince McMahon's prophecy, and became the badass, sword-wielding Scottish warrior that we know today.
I've got something that is big and heavy, and all the ladies are always trying to touch. Of course, I'm talking about my sword right here.
Before he made his big return to the WWE, Cody Rhodes wrestled under various gimmicks, from Dashing Cody Rhodes,
I can literally hear you getting fatter,
to
I'm going to read your mind. Oh my God, Cody, you can read minds. Indeed. And it's Stardust, but that's okay.
However, he grew frustrated with the Stardust gimmick to the point that he requested his release from the WWE in May 2016. Rhodes reinvented himself elsewhere and became one of the founding fathers of AEW. Nobody imagined that they'd see him in a WWE ring again. However, at WrestleMania 38, Rhodes returned to the WWE as Seth Rollins' surprise opponent. As Rhodes tweeted, "Wrestling is a love story." He left the WWE undesirable and came back a bigger star. That's undeniable.
Were there any guarantees that needed to happen for you to say, okay, I'm going to come over here and be treated the right way?
I said I never want to ever see Stardust ever again.
Now just this, as Cody Rhodes showboats a bit here at WrestleMania.
Ever again.